And joining us now here on the AD's Corner is Director of Athletics, Josh Whitman. Josh, thanks for joining us today.
Great to be here, Chris. Thanks for having me.
And the second installment of the AD's Corner, we're live here at the Harvey Media Center in the Danforth University Center, better known as the Duck. First of all, Josh, hope you had happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Thanks very much. It was, it's always nice to get to that end of the first semester, have a chance to recharge a little bit, step away, and slow things down for a week or two. But I know I speak for our staff. We're all raring to go and ready to hit the ground running with the second semester.
Well, Josh, let's talk about the first semester a little bit. The Bears are first in the Learfield Directors' Cup right now. We had 5 top 20 finishes in the fall, and which was highlighted by a runner-up finish for women's soccer. So it couldn't have gone any better for the Bears this fall.
It was a great fall. It really was, and it was fun to see our teams back in action and to have them perform so well. Really, I think was a testament to the great work that our coaches do and the commitment that our student athletes make. It really was exciting to watch them, especially the women's soccer team, move through the tournament there at the end, and a great way to kind of wrap off the fall season. And I think everybody really gathered around and rallied around that team, and to see them come so close to winning the national title was certainly something I'll never forget down in Kansas City.
Josh, WashU had the opportunity to host the men's and women's soccer NCAA tournament. How special is that when your staff gets to rally around the student athletes and host an NCAA tournament game or two?
That's something I know our staff really enjoys, and I know that our student athletes appreciate the effort that it takes. It is a lot of work to try and put those events on, but it's something that's become very much a tradition for us here at Washington University. We take a lot of pride in putting a good foot forward and representing the university and our community in NCAA competition. It gives our athletes a comfortable environment, a place that they know well. Gives them the opportunity to go out and perform their best and hopefully advance through the tournament. So we were thrilled to have both the men's and women's soccer teams with the chance to play here at Francis Field, and just couldn't have fallen together better for us.
Let's talk a little about the Summers Recreation Center moving along. You drive down Big Bend, all the brick is up, and can you give us a short update of how construction's going with the Summers Rec Center?
It's fantastic. I have a chance to get in the building a couple times a week and walk through, and it really is remarkable to see how fast things are coming together now that they have the building fully enclosed. You're starting to see a lot of paint on the walls. There's drywall that's going up. The lowest level, they're kind of working their way from the ground floor up through the top, and so the lowest level now is all the rooms formed out. The lockers will start to be delivered this week to outfit the new locker rooms. The sports medicine suite, the tubs are now in ground and are ready to rock and roll. And then moving your way up, the new gym floor, the recreational gym floor, will be delivered starting today, start being installed next week. All the glass work is done. It's really starting to come together in a hurry at this point, and they're anticipating the building actually will be completed in late May, early June, and then we'll start the process of moving our staff, who will have offices over there, into the new space. And the building should be ready to go with the start of the second semester. We'll have our varsity teams into the lowest level with the locker room, the sports medicine suite, and then we'll plan for the grand opening on October 24th, which will be roughly 2 weeks after the debate that we'll be hosting in the building on October 9th.
Josh, talking about the Summers Recreation Center and the debate, how much activity will there be in the Summers Rec Center with the presidential debate?
Oh, it's huge. Certainly the debate commission has great trust in us to put on a good show. We've done it more times than any other school in the country, and we're looking forward to having them back here. And we think with the Summers edition, another 100,000 square feet of available space for media and for the different campaigns to come in. We're looking forward to it. I certainly am personally. It's the first time that I've been through this process, and I know there are a lot of people here on campus who have done it time and time again, but for me it'll be the first chance, and I think with the new building to showcase, it'll be a wonderful opportunity for us to shine a nice bright light on Washington University and all the different things that we have to offer here.
Josh, the debate is definitely one of the big projects coming up in the near future, but I wanted to talk a little about the Sports Hall of Fame and the court dedication, which will take place in February.
Yeah, that's, I think, going to be a real highlight for us over the course of the spring semester. We've tried to capture a number of different really high-level events and celebrate all those things over the course of one weekend. The Hall of Fame certainly is a big component of that. That's something that I think will become an annual tradition for us, celebrating different folks who have made a major impact on the history of our program. But then also to tie that in with the dedication of the Edwards Fay basketball court, I think is a big deal. Mark Edwards has been the head coach of our program now for 35 years, and Coach Nancy Fay has been leading our women's program for 30 years. And so as we thought about how could we celebrate those two monumental milestones in their careers, we realized what better way to do it than to name the court that they play on in their honor. And we're looking forward to just a wonderful celebration over the course of the weekend, recognizing those two incredible people and so many others who have made such an important impact on our program over time.
Josh, it's also Elliott Night on Friday, February 12th, along with the Hall of Fame, and you will also be honoring Nancy and Mark's first two national championship teams in addition to the court dedication. How special of a day will that be for Mark and Nancy?
We think it'll be just unbelievably memorable for both of them and for everybody who's been involved in our basketball programs over the years. It's really meant to become a celebration of WashU basketball. And between the honors for Mark and Nancy, and then, as you said, to have those two teams back, we have an individual men's basketball player, Troy Ruths. We have an individual women's basketball player, and Hallie Hutchins being recognized as a part of that Hall of Fame class. We're looking forward to a huge contingent of basketball alumni, parents, different supporters from the community coming back and filling the gym that night. We think it'll be just an unbelievable evening and one that we're all very much looking forward to.
Josh, let's talk a little moving forward about 2016. It was sure a special year, your first year and a half at WashU. You added 15 new positions, and boy, there's sure been a lot of change in the building. Can we talk about some of the exciting things that fans will have to look forward in 2016?
Well, we're really just going to try and continue to capitalize on the momentum that I think we've created over the last 18 months. We have a lot of excitement right now, I think, around our program. We've tried to instill a very energetic culture within not only our staff but our student athletes as well. The high point of the coming year certainly will be the opening of the building. That is a once-in-a-lifetime project for many of us, and to have the chance to unveil that new space and make that opportunity available to our entire campus. We've got 65,000, 70,000 square feet of space that will be geared toward the recreational student, not toward the varsity athlete. We think it'll really capture that into campus, and we hope to breathe a lot of energy into our campus as a whole. So looking forward, there are a lot of exciting things on the horizon. You've got the debate, you've got the building project. We're continuing to look at our other physical facilities. I think that's an area that we can continue to improve in. So we're spending a lot of time these days in meetings with different stakeholders in our physical plant and trying to identify a master plan that we can implement going forward to try and bring some of our facilities into the next era of WashU athletics, and look forward to using those facilities and the wonderful staff that we've been able to put together, both new faces and old, to really launch us into this next era of the athletic department.
And with the increased visibility of the athletic department and also the Summers Rec Center, you have some exciting news with the website and a second additional website.
Absolutely. We really are looking forward to continuing to capture the power of the internet and using technology to better tell our story. And we think that we've just got such an unbelievable story to tell in terms of people who are able to pursue excellence, not only academically, not only athletically, but in a way that they're able to do those two things together. And we want to use the internet and our website presence to tell that story more effectively. And so starting August 1st, we will launch a new website. They'll be redesigned. I know you're working hard with a task force on that effort. And then we'll also launch a parallel website that will be geared toward WashU Rec. And so both of those sites will exist within our family of information sites. But we look forward to using both of those in partnership with each other to continue to push people into the Summers Recreation Center and people to the Bears athletic events.
So you got to be excited for 2016.
It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year. I think that we've laid a lot of groundwork here over the first year and a half that I've been on campus, and been able to hire, I think, just an unbelievably talented staff. I think we've rallied our student athletes around a common cause and put ourselves in a really nice position to continue to take very positive steps going forward. And there's a lot of things that we've been building toward that will ultimately come to fruition during this next 12 months. And I think as we sit here and look back at this time next year, we can all be very proud of not only what our student athletes have been able to accomplish, but of the steps that we've taken as an athletic department to really position ourselves well for a very successful and I think exciting future.
Well, I think our fans and our student athletes and the staff are sure looking forward to what's in the next 12 months, because it should be a lot of fun.
We think so too, and I really encourage a lot of folks to keep coming to our events, come by the building, take a tour as they're available. Stay tuned to our website. A lot of updates being made available there through you and your staff, and we want to continue to build this positive momentum so that when things do start to happen next fall, we've got people invested and sharing in that excitement.
We want to thank the Harvey Media Center here at the Danforth University Center for the second installment of the AD's Corner. And for WashU athletics information, you can go to our website anytime, bearsports.wustl.edu.